Hello, this is Jody Beck from Jody's Gems Quilting, and I'm going to share my upcoming classes at Wooden Bridge Drygoods in just outside of Kutztown, Pennsylvania for the fall of 2025. Grab your calendars and look at next week. We're going to make rope bowls. We're just going to have fun playing and making rope bowls. It's actually a lot of fun, and they're pretty quick and easy, and you can use up thread that you don't want anymore, and the rope is easy to find. So hopefully you can join me from 10 to 1 on August 5th. On Tuesday, September 2nd, from 11 to 4, we're just going to play with wool. So bring your kits, your samples, samplers, whatever you're working on for wool applique. And from 11 to 4 on September 2nd, we are going to have a great time for $10, which goes to the local food pantry. If you're new to wool applique, I'll be doing a mini class from 9:30 to 11 that day for $25. So you can learn how to do wool and play with it the rest of the day if you want to. One of my students requested that I teach zippers, how to put zippers in bags, tote bags, things like that. So we're going to do a zipper bag fun day where you can bring your bags, purses, tote bags, whatever you're working on, and you can hang out for the day. $10 again for the local food pantry. And I have a tote full of fabric to make zipper bags. I like to make these to have in my purse, to give as gifts. And this year I'm going to do a bunch. This one, the second one, and the third one in, probably the fourth one too, all three of those. I'm making them for Operation Christmas Child shoe boxes. They can use them as pencil cases. They can use them, I actually prepare them with sewing things in it. Fabric, needles, thread, things like that, so they can make different things. Um, Quilts, they can make doll clothes, whatever they want to do. And it's a great project. So there's going to be a mini class that day. So if you want to learn how to put in an easy zipper, nothing fancy. I don't do fancy. I give that to my girlfriend to do. She does alterations. But this will give you the basics on how to do a zipper, put it in a bag, and these are quick and fun to make. I made these in just a couple hours the other day. So that'll be 11 to 4 for just a fun day where I can work on mine and you can work on yours. And then for $25 from 9:30 to 11, I'll teach you how to put zippers in. Beginning quilting will be repeated again. I teach it every semester. To this year, in the fall, it'll be on November 4th, 11th, 18th, and 25th. We're taking 6 sessions and putting them into 4 weeks. You'll learn how to rotary cut fabric. You'll learn how to piece your blocks accurately, set them together, make and border blocks and quilts, adding borders, things like that, how to do that. How to piece your backings, because often they're too big unless you buy a big backing. And then how to machine quilt, how to do regular binding and the flange binding, and a great lecture. And then we're going to finish up with free motion quilting. It also includes lots of hours of video instruction follow-up just for you. And this is a great class. It's very popular from 10 to 1 on November 4th and 25th, and 10 to 4 on November 11th and 18th. And we are going to make this sampler. This is my Scrappy Squares number 3. You can do it organized where you buy your fabric. And if you have a scrap bin, this is a great way to use up your scraps, or if your friends have scraps and give them to you. So you can do either one. These are very popular, great for practicing your machine quilting too. I've enjoyed that. Again, this is the details on beginning quilting. During beginning quilting, we will also be doing and adding in people that they already know how to quilt. They just want to do more, and they want to do, learn better ways to maybe machine quilt. So Quilting 301 Machine Quilting Binding and Lecture is on November 18th from 10 to 4, and you will be added into the beginning quilting class. So we usually have room for a few more. November 25th, you can come for just free motion quilting. If you've been quilting a long time and you just want to take it to the next level, have several hours dedicated to that, we will be doing free motion quilting, and I'll just teach you all different ways to do that. This is just a few samples, and that's from 10 to 1 on the 25th. I'll also be teaching the rag quilt with applique class, which is always popular. I've taught that for 20 years, probably, and everywhere from Phoenix, Arizona, across the country, and here in Pennsylvania. So it will be on the afternoons after beginning quilting in the morning on November 4th and 25th. And even if you're not a quilter, you can take that. I've had people take the class that just cut everything with scissors. They didn't even know how to rotary cut. So it's open for anybody, and people often repeat that class again and again. Quilters like it, whether they've been quilting for a long time or are brand new at it, because you quilt as you go. And I don't have my sample with me. It's the fringy one where the quilts are fringy. And so anyway, check my website and you'll see the rag quilt under Recycled Memories. You'll see samples of that. We're going to finish up the fall with hand quilting on December 2nd from 10 to 1. And my best sample I have in here is just right here. It's the only one I brought in, sorry. This is the thimble that we use when we're hand quilting, and I absolutely love this. You can pick it up here at the store and when you come for class, but no more hand cramps. And the Twisted Star ornament I'm teaching in December in the afternoon from 1:30 to 4:30. You can see some of my samples there. The girls are having a good time. You can even do a wreath. Just to give you a glimpse of a few more of the samples I have hanging here in the classroom, this is my Crazy 4 patches, one of my favorite patterns. Very popular, very quick and easy. We've been doing a lot of charity quilts and having a great time with that. That's the Crazy 4 patches. And this is my Scrappy Squares number 5. There's Scrappy Squares 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And number 5 features 4 patches built into bigger 4 patches, built into bigger 4 patches. And then this one features fabric that's bordered. And then there's another option in there where it's not bordered. If you have big, like 20.5-inch squares, it works great. These are great for cleaning up scraps. And these are 2 of our favorites. We have made so many of these for the hospitals, cancer centers, NIC units. The lower one is the Starry Wonder table topper, and then we created it with borders. So you'll see on the top, we made 3 of those yesterday in just a couple hours. There were 2 ladies and I doing that, and very quick and easy, and they look beautiful. Anyway, if you're interested in long arm quilting, I can do that for you too. So keep me posted. I'm having a great time with my new long arm. Not new anymore. I've had that almost a year. Anyway, I hope you have a great fall, and thank you for taking this tour of my fall classes for 2025. Have a blessed day. Thanks. Bye.